If you're a teacher and you're not on board, you will have to take this sensitivity.
You will be made to care.
You will be made to care in sensitivity training for teachers, even if you personally disagree. The LGBT sensitivity is mandated. It's a new bill, AB
California.
243, again, California. We're going to be saying a lot of different bill numbers, so look them up yourself. This one, specific, AB 243, it passed 61-0, unanimous in the state assembly, and it's now headed to the Senate Education Committee, where I'm sure it'll get out of committee and go
unanimously
through the Senate too. It states that every junior high and high school teacher would be ordered to undergo training on how to support kids who identify as LGBTQ. That includes everything from referring students to activist organizations to launching school-wide efforts aimed at encouraging confusion, like transgenderism.
This is amazing here. Not only are they going out of their way to force teachers to make it a primary part of their job every day to cater to this relative minority of students, they are, by extension, demonizing the other kids, right? None of this is going on. Where is the mandated sensitivity for kids who can't read, for kids who can't do math, for kids who aren't getting an education?
This mandated training is also going to put Christian public school teachers in the position of promoting and approving beliefs that clash with their biblical views, and that's stated by California Family Council's Greg Burt, and he's absolutely true. If you're a Christian and you are a public school teacher, that used to be fine and dandy in the classroom. You got along just fine, but nowadays you have to really stop and think about where your values are and what you're going to do.
California is done. I mean, this isn't going to change. This is going to be the law of the land in California. If you're homeschooling your kids in California, move. If you're a business in California, you have to pay for this stuff, move. But don't bring Californication values to places like Texas and Idaho and Arizona and transform them into liberal cesspools.
One of the things they also say is that with this whole sensitivity training, elementary school staff are encouraged to help little children transition away from their sex assigned at birth.
Elementary
to their
school.
Affirmed gender. Affirmed, tell me which elementary student, which kindergartner knows what the word affirmed means, and gender for that matter. And that was on top of already asking these same school districts to do away with, the gender-specific sports or restrooms or locker rooms. We can't have any of that. And of course, all of this is in the name of wanting to end bullying.
Yeah, said the bully, right? Every bully I've ever met thinks that he's the victim.
How many have you met?
Many. I'm sitting right next to one. She may be tiny, but boy, is she a pain in the butt. I will tell you this, though. As far as this goes, can you imagine a scenario where teachers now are being told they must be proactive, they can't be passive? Can you imagine in a first grade class of 6-year-olds, teachers now having to confront kids? Now, Jenny, you know that gender is fluid, right, Jenny? I want you to affirm for me, Jenny, that you know that gender is fluid. Okay, Jenny, and you know, right, that to see the world only through the lens of your biological gender is bigoted, right, Jenny? Mm-hmm. Now, you want to be a good girl, Jenny, right? You want to be inclusive, right, Jenny? Mm-hmm. So are you yourself, even though you may have been born trapped in a girl's body, do you consider yourself just a girl, Jenny? Mm-hmm. This is what they're doing now proactively, right? This is the kind of crap that they're going to be doing. It's the suggesting, it's the enforcing, it's the transitioning, right? How dare elementary school teachers be empowered to help elementary school kids begin the process of transitioning anything? How about transitioning them from illiterate kids who can't read to reading kids? How about that transition?